Hello guys, welcome back to the garage. In this video I'm going to be talking about five top tips that you can do at a very low cost to prevent your Porsche from being stolen. All of the tips that I'm going to mention in this video can really be used on any car, especially a lot of modern cars with the keyless entry. A lot of these modern cars do have the keyless entry systems. So make sure to stick around for the whole video to get these 5 tips, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and make sure to smash that like button. So before we begin, let's talk about how most modern cars are stolen these days, which is by relay car theft. And what that basically means is 2 guys will come to your house, probably while you're sleeping or wherever your car is. One guy will stand with a scanner at the front door, looking for that key, looking for the signal from the key. Once the scanner finds the signal from the key, it will relay the information to the car. The car will then unlock. The other guy can get in, start the car within a matter of seconds. This whole process can take less than 60 seconds, and you might never ever see your car again.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
So, tip number 1, what can we do about that? Well, the first thing we can do is stop the signal. Stop the signal between the thieves' scanning device and your particular key. And there's a very easy way to do that with what they call a Faraday pouch. A Faraday pouch is a small pouch which you can buy on Amazon, where you insert the key, and once you insert the key into that pouch, it stops any signal from taking place, or any relay signal between the thieves' scanning device and your particular key. Now, they're very cheap. The good news is they're very cheap. They're $7.99 on Amazon. I will link to these in the description below this video. $7.99 for 2. So my advice would be maybe get 4, maybe get 6, and keep these pouches wherever you would park your car. So for example, you'll obviously park your car outside your house. You may park your car at work. You may park your car at your parents' house. Anywhere where you think the thieves may be able to scan your key and get access to your car. So buy a few. There's also an option to buy a Faraday box. I think that's about 25 to 30 pounds. Again, I'll find the link and I'll put the link in the description below this video. But that would definitely be my first recommendation to stop the signal from getting to the thieves in the first place. So tip number 2 is to use a physical lock, like a wheel lock or a barrier. Remember back in the 80s and 90s when everybody used to use these steering bars and the big steering wheel covers? Well, they're making a comeback because of relay theft. And they may not look that pretty, but the steering bar type locks can cost about £50. The full wheel covers can cost about £150. Again though, I'll put the links in the description below the video. But you could also use a bollard, which will sit at the end of your driveway, or maybe inside your garage, or maybe just outside of your garage if you're parking it inside a garage. They're cheap to install and they cost generally about £50. And I think ultimately, yes, if a car thief really wanted to get into your vehicle, they could work around these things. They could, bring an angle grinder and just cut straight through that lock. But remember, the whole idea and the whole point of this exercise is to make it as difficult as possible for them. It's certainly going to take longer than the 60 seconds I talked about earlier, and it's definitely going to be a lot louder, which will probably wake people, because they're probably going to be doing this at night time. Just try and make it as difficult as possible for them. Quick reminder guys, if you're new to this channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I do weekly videos on Porsche cars, Porsche hints, tips, reviews, guides on all makes and models, 911s, Boxsters, Caymans, Macans, Cayennes, Panameras, whatever I can get my hands on, I'll do reviews and guides on. So please make sure to hit that subscribe button. So tip number 3 is not necessarily going to prevent your car from being stolen. However, it can help you out instantly in finding the vehicle should the worst happen. Now, a tracker is a great and a cheap device which will always give you peace of mind as to where your vehicle is at any given point. A lot of new cars do come with trackers, and this service subscription that you normally get normally expires after 12 months. So a lot of the Porsche cars, the tracking services have completely expired, and there are cheap alternatives which I'm going to show you 2 options. Now, the first device is called TrueTrack. It's a tracking device which hooks straight up to your battery, and you can track wherever your vehicle is via the app. It is a subscription based device which costs just £4.99 a month and works anywhere in the world. Now the downside to this is that it's fairly visible if the thief does get access to the battery location, but a lot of Porsches do have battery covers, which definitely works in your favour. It has an upfront cost of £35 to buy and then £4.99 per month, as I mentioned earlier. And the second device also has its pros and cons. It's called the Salend GPS tracker. Again, links are going to go directly below this video. Well, this also uses an app to track your car. The upfront cost is £30 and it does cost again £4.99 per month. Now the beauty of this tracker is that you can place it anywhere in the vehicle, so the thief will not even be aware that there is a tracker in the vehicle, which is a very good thing. But unfortunately there is a downside to that, and it is the fact that the battery will only last 40 days, so you will need to recharge the battery every 40 days, and you probably will forget somewhere along the line. Personally though, I use the TrueTrack device. I find it a lot better for my needs. It's very easy to use. It's just simply plug and play, download the app. But as I say though, it all really depends on what's best for you and your specific needs. As I say though, I'll put the links to these in the description. So tip number 4 is again a preventative measure in a CCTV system, which covers your house and the area in which your cars are parked. You can either get a bespoke CCTV system like I have, I'll tell you about that in a second, or you can get one of these door camera video ring doorbells or whatever they're called, so long as they do cover the area in which the car is parked. And again, this would capture anybody who's coming with a relay system in front of your door to actually relay the signal. Now I personally use a 4-camera system on my house, and it covers various areas around the house and even the back garden. It is a little bit more expensive. That it did cost me £550, but again I've got instant access to my cameras via the app wherever I am in the world at any given point. And it also can give me notifications on things like motion detection whenever cars are moved or anything like that. The Ring video doorbell system is a little less advanced, but you will pay an upfront cost for that, but it does cost us, it's like a subscription based kit, and I think it costs about £2.50 per month. So really whatever best works for you, whatever works for you in the long run, or whether you're happy to just pay a short-term subscription based whatever. But the good thing about a CCTV system is that it also gives you peace of mind for your own property, your own house. So if there are any burglars trying to steal your house contents or the car keys, there's a good chance you'd spot them on CCTV, and that information could obviously be given to the police. But what I would say is my cameras as well, they also have LED lights shining on them, so what it should do is be a deterrent for anybody to try and steal these cars in the first place if they know that they're going to be on CCTV. And we've come to the final tip, guys, tip number 5 on how to prevent your Porsche from being stolen. And it's so basic, it's so free, and I do apologize if it sounds like I'm trying to teach a granny how to suck eggs. It's not my intention, but honestly, you'd be surprised about how many people forget to lock their car doors, lock their front doors, lock their garage doors. Not just that though, making sure that your keys are in a safe place. So not on a windowsill where they're visible, not hanging up next to the front door where somebody could open the letterbox, put in like a hook on a stick and maybe grab your keys. I'd recommend putting your car keys, as I mentioned, in one of these pouches or in one of these Faraday boxes, or even something just completely away from anywhere where anybody can get access. So like, for example, a cupboard under the stairs, a kitchen drawer, a safe place in your bedroom where you keep the rest of your wallet or your watch or anything like that. It sounds basic, I know, but those are the first things you need to be doing before anything in this video. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you've taken some tips on how to prevent your Porsche from being stolen. Remember, all of the things that I've talked about in this video, I'll put links to them all in the description, but some of them do require, a bit of common sense as well, which I'm sure you're perfectly aware of. But ultimately, the idea is to make it as hard as possible for any thief to come onto your property and take your vehicle, or even if they do that, make it as easy as possible for you to then go and retrieve that car with the likes of the tracking device, which is I'd definitely go down that route. But anyway, guys, as I say, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Porsche content. And that's about it from me in this video. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Take care, see you soon.